It's the guy G Holy. I'm back. So here we go, man. Here's what you miss about the solar eclipse of 2024. First and foremost, let me just tell you my story about the day. I totally misunderstood the information that was being given to me. I thought that Los Angeles would have a full solar eclipse. That, in fact, was not true. We were supposed to have like maybe a 50-60%. So I'm sitting there waiting for the full eclipse, and then it's over. Like, Los Angeles never got any dimmer. It was never, nothing happened. Like, if I didn't have these glasses, I would never, in fact, know that there was an eclipse. I would have just gone on with my life and my regular day. So I take my children, my wife, we go to the park, right? After going to the store, we did some runs with some healthy food places. And I'm like, yo, we're just gonna be at the park. We're gonna ground, we're gonna take our shoes off, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get it. So here's something interesting that I noticed now that people notice. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Because you don't want to be crazy by yourself. Nobody wants that. So I'm at the park, and this guy gives me the glasses. Like, he had some glasses. I tried to go run and get some real fast. Didn't have them. Nowhere. So apparently it was like, you can only get them like Lowe's, Target, and other places like was kind of sold out and people was grabbing them, whatever. So I put the joint over my eye. I look at the sun. The sun is now like covered like maybe 5%, right? But on this side, like on the right side, from my perspective, the right side of the sun is covered like 5%. I'm like, all right, cool, it's starting. All right, cool, bet. Gave homie his glasses back, because before he let me have them, he was just letting me, I don't know, hold them, rent them, whatever. And so I take the glasses again, I look, still moving this way, like coming this way. I'm like, all right, cool. We got about like 15 more minutes, let's do it. Around 11 something, I was like, let me get them glasses back. I looked up. Now the eclipse is moving this way. Like, and I'm watching it. I'm not like just glancing like, oh, let me get the glasses back. I'm like, yo, let me get these for a second. I'm watching it move upward from my perspective when it was just going this way from my perspective. So now I'm like, this can't be the same like object. Like I didn't know things moved that way in like space, right? So I'm like, something weird, right? So then, long story short, when it exited from, so let's say it came in at 4 o'clock. It then started coming in, moving at 6 straight up. And then it left around 7 o'clock. So it kind of went like this. Through the sun. No lie. Like I have video of it. I do have video of it. I'm tripping. I do have video of it because I was taking the video through the sunglasses. So I do have some video of it. Not the last part, not the exit. I didn't do that one because we was at the other park by then. I was trying to get home, so I had to play ball too. So anyway, yeah, it was the weirdest thing. And then here's the thing about the sun, right? And the moon, and the explanation of why you can't see the moon during the solar eclipse, even though the moon is supposed to be eclipsing the sun. Here's the thing about that. Some people say, oh, you're seeing the dark side of the moon. First of all, that's a bad expression, because the dark side of the moon is supposed to never be seen. But I get it. If the sun is this way, you're saying this way. The front facing way we always have seen for decades and centuries and millenniums, we now see as dark because it's passing directly past the sun. There's nothing to make light of it in the front. I get it, right? But wouldn't that mean it was dark? Right? Doesn't that mean if the sun hit it this way, then the normal way we see it is now just black? It would just be black. So we should be able to see it before it passes through the sun and after it leaves the sun, because it would be black. It would be a black thing floating in the sky like this. And then it would pass the sun, and then we would see it exit. But we don't see anything. We don't see anything enter. We don't see anything exit. We just see it while it's passing the sun. It's the only time we see it. These are things I observe with my own eyes. Now I know these things because I study, but this is what I'm only talking about right now, what I saw with my own 2 eyes. I saw nothing come into view until it was where the sun was. I saw nothing exit out. Nothing. So I mean, you can make of that what you will. Other things I observed, like I said, no moon all day. It was like, the previous 2 nights though, I haven't seen the moon. Like 2 nights before, I was like looking for the moon. I'm like, all right, where's the moon so I can track the moon I didn't see it. I haven't seen the moon for the past 2 nights. Some people said that they were spraying like, I don't even want to say it, but things in the air so that you couldn't start blocking out. It wasn't that for LA. LA was so clear. It was clear. I saw, like the night before I looked up and I saw so many stars. It felt like I was in a country. I'm talking about mad stars. No moon, just mad stars. Like I'm talking about stars you can't even see like normally. You know what I'm saying? Because I live in the city. I live in smack dab, and I live in LA. You know what I'm saying? So like you look up, it's a lot of light pollution, so you can't really see stars like that. No, it was like I could see stars that was like way past what I could normally see. So it was pretty dark. And it was no moon. Let me see. What else did I observe during the thing? I felt like the thing was moving. Is weird, right? I don't know. Maybe because like when things cross each other, they cancel each other out. But like, I felt like the sun wasn't moving up. Like I felt like the sun was in the same exact place the whole time. Like, I felt like the sun stopped moving once you know what I'm saying? I never, like, the sun was in the same position. Mind you, this is supposedly, like, it started at like 10:20-ish, like 10:06. I'm lying. 10:06 was the first time where I saw the 5% of the thing get covered. And then it wasn't over until like 12:22. So that's 2 hours, over 2 hours. And the sun was like in the same position. Like every time I looked up at the sun, it was in the same position it was. Like it's like the sun, I'm not saying it didn't move, but from my perspective, I know exactly where I was standing. Every time I put the glasses on and looked up, I saw it in the same position. It's like, to me, it just looked like it wasn't moving that much. Because I know within an hour, the sun is supposed to really move. You get what I'm saying? Like within 2 hours, you're supposed to have a noticeable difference. Like, 3 hours, the sun has moved from here to here. The sun was here when it started, and it was here when it was over. For me, my perspective. What else was interesting? Oh, I did feel it getting colder. Now, I do have, my own theories on whether the sun heats the earth or not, or whether the earth's atmosphere interacting with the light from the sun. I don't know if the sun is necessarily hot, you know what I'm saying? Or if earth atmosphere interacting with the light from the sun is creating the heat. Kind of like a, what you call it? Like the greenhouse effect. You get what I'm saying? If I had the greenhouse effect right. But I felt, before I knew that this thing was passing through, let's just say Rahu, right? Before I knew Rahu was passing through the sun, I thought to myself, first of all, I felt it getting dimmer, but not less bright, if that makes sense. Don't you know how you like doing something on like InShot or like some type of graphic program, and you don't turn down the brightness, you just add more fade to it. You add more whatever that is, like the black stuff, but it didn't get less bright, it just got more filtered, is what I'm saying. It was like filtered light, and then I started getting colder. The temperature did drop. Like, I knew something was going on before homie let me hold his glasses, which thank God for him, because if he never let me hold the glasses, I would have never saw anything. Because I kept looking up and I kept filming. The sun kept looking exactly the way it was. Looks like a circle until even when you filming, right? This is the interesting part about the you filming. When you film, you get a big circle sun. But when you look in the shadows, you get the crescent. Like you can see it, like not the glare. Like under, if you see anybody's video, it's like this on my video. Matter of fact, I haven't even seen this on anybody's video. No, one video I saw this on. So you get the sun in full view when you tape it on your phone like this, but under it'll be the crescent sun because Rahu is passing through the, or whatever it is. Let's just say whatever it is. It's passing through, and you get that looking like this under it. But the whole entire time, the sun looked super round. It never lost its roundness. Even in my videos, I could zoom all the way in. Without the glasses, it just looks like a round sun. That's interesting to me too, because that might imply a few things. Because to the naked eye, the sun was, even at, when they said, oh, we're at, 50, 60%, coverage. So 50% of the sun, from my perspective, is covered. But when I look up, it's still the round circle. Only way I can see it is the glare under, or if I put the glasses on. So that was interesting to me too. But that's just a few things I picked up. If y'all got anything that y'all picked up, or that y'all want to talk about, converse about, I know a lot more about this than what I'm saying right now, because I'm just keeping my video to where I can monetize it and everything could be cool. You know what I mean? But if we can get busy in the comments for real. So I'm the God G Holy, and that's what you missed about the solar eclipse of 2024. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go.
G Holy is the epitome of elevation and
I put my heart and my soul in it. Don't care if the platinum and gold in it. We on that. Niggas change up so much, I start expecting it. Like I ain't activate plan B, but I was prepping it. Cause I ain't know if niggas was snakes, but I was guessing it. So many changed up, but I ain't did that yet. Cause McDonald's ain't changed the recipe to the Big Mac yet. Y'all niggas tweet I'm at the bank when I see my ex. I mean, my signature done, I flip that check. If you made your bed and lay, can't nobody bleed for you. It's just hospital bills and PTSD for you. Clip a few of your friends, death coming in threes for you. Holy, 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 yeah.
freedom, conviction, wisdom, balance.